Good morning, good morning! What a beautiful Tuesday morning in October as we rise and shine. The autumn season is here, Vegas is still hot, and the topic we have for you today is sizzling hot. But first, check out this movie preview.
Promised this peace and prosperity, yet you come with swords and armor.
Security and protection.
It's not like the others.
We bow to these invaders now. We will be on our knees forever.
Spain will not have mercy. He does this or he dies.
Sorry. Fighting in a war, people will get killed.
The glory of Spain ends here.
So now on to ano na Bev, Best Express Views on PHLV Radio and other platforms all over the world. Those who are watching, listening, and onlooking, welcome! Subscribe na mga kapamilya sa I Want TFC, PHLV, YouTube, and all over social media and at Bev Llorente IG, FB, X, and Threads. And of course, my FB page, Bev Llorente NV. Today, we have the privilege of hosting a brilliant international award-winning and accomplished guest, the producer and writer of 1521, The Quest for Love and Freedom. Get ready to dive deep into the world of filmmaking, history, and storytelling as we uncover the fascinating journey behind the exceptional project. Join us as we explore the creative process, the profound impact of 1521. Stay tuned for a captivating conversation with our distinguished guest, the one and the only Francis Laraho! Yay! Ayan,
Wow.
welcome. Welcome to Ano na Bev, Francis. Congratulations for bagging big at the 2023 Sweden Film Awards, diba? Napakahusay.
Thank you so much at maraming magandang umaga sa lahat ng iyong viewers and followers. And it's such an honor to be here and I'm very excited. Very exciting yung iyong program.
Yes, and you, what an enthralling journey it has been. Share with us the inspiration behind producing and writing 1521 and what drew you to this particular historical event.
Yes, I've always believed in the greatness and the goodness of the Filipino people. All over the world, when I travel more than 50 countries, I see that we have so much great stories that could really inspire the world and make the world a better place. And, that's what motivated me to be in filmmaking, to show the heroic greatness of the Filipinos. And I thought, what better way to start that by starting with our first national hero, and that is Dato Lapu-Lapu. And his life, his accomplishment is not known to the world, and yet many times it's distorted, and yet nothing can be further than the truth. He have changed the world by defeating Ferdinand Magellan, and that in itself is not known to the world, that the world needs to know. And that was really my greatest motivation. Just let the world see the greatness and the goodness of the Filipino people, especially our heroes.
The 1521 portrays a significant moment in Philippine history. So share us your perspective on the importance of artistic freedom versus historical accuracy, and what research methods did you employ?
That's a very, very smart and very discerning question, I would say. But the most important thing, first of all, is to identify is really the movie about. Is it a historical documentary? Is it a historical narrative? Is it based on true story, inspired, or is it historical drama? In the case of 1521, it is a historical drama, and by definition, it is a fictional story that is inspired or based on an historical event.
Mm.
And, what we did is basically, we read so many books about the history of the Philippines and Lapu-Lapu, and even, our production design and some of our screenwriter, did a lot of, primary source research, like the Chronicle of Figafetta himself. And so
Mm.
it's very important to know if it is a historical drama, because if it is a historical drama, there is a lot of room and freedom for creativity. And so we just need the people to know that, so that we don't kind of like disappoint them with their expectations. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand the difference between historical drama and historical narrative or documentary, and that's where the challenge sometimes comes in. But there's ways to mitigate that.
Ayan. We have a question from a viewer. Hello, Miss Elsa David from Sparks, Nevada. And her question is, how do you approach storytelling in a way that respects all's perspectives and minimizes controversy?
You know, the biggest thing is you need to understand what is the core history of the story. And once you know what is the core, you don't kind of like distort the core.
Mm.
However, there are incidentals, stuff that could be for example, um, you cannot uh, distort the fact that Lapu-Lapu defeated Magellan. Now that a historical fact. You cannot do you will not do justice with that if you do creative license and do it the other way around.
Mm.
And another example is, there is a movie called a mini series called Boundless, and Lapu Lapu is portrayed there as a villain. That is a significant, deception or distortion of history that creative license could not touch. However, what you can touch though is, like, creative license wise, is like you can put, like, Lapu Lapu would have a right hand man who is married to maybe a someone else, that can be touched by creative license. But Lapu Lapu himself, his story, that's a core. You cannot touch that. You cannot distort that with creative license. However, the incidentals, things or people around him could be touched by creative license.
Yes, and that's the biggest respect on such approach, correct?
Hmm.
Ayan. So, Francis, let's pause
Absolutely.
for let's pause for a break, and when we return on Anuna Bev, Best Express Views, international acclaimed award-winning producer writer Francis Laraho will share some insights working with Hollywood stars Danny Trejo, Michael Capon, Costas Mandalore, Hector David, Maricel Laksa, and of course, one of the Philippines' finest actress, Miss Bea Alonzo.
Don't be fooled by flashy ads. When it comes to personal injury, choose the Richard Harris Law Firm. Dahil kay Richard Harris, wala kang worries.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
I've been seeing the Richard Harris Law Firm billboards everywhere for years. But when I met him personally, I knew totoo siya. He is not just a billboard. Sa Richard Harris Law Firm, less fee, guaranteed.
Sabi ng patients ko, they don't need a colonoscopy because they don't feel anything. But colon cancer is a silent killer. It affects both men and women, mayaman man o mahirap. Have your colon checked.
Mobile Home Health, providing care in the comfort of your own home.
Serving Southern Nevada is our top priority.
And it's our greatest joy to help others stay safe and enjoy a better quality of life at home.
Because health is wealth.
VIP Primary Healthcare Las Vegas specializes in a wide range of services, from preventive care to advanced treatments. I'm Dr. Arlene Rillo. Your health and wellness is our priority. I'm Dr. Arlene Rillo, owner of VIP Primary Healthcare Las Vegas. We provide complete solutions to address all of your health needs. From managing acute illnesses to chronic disease management, we've got you covered.
There are children who've never had the experience of being a child. Bamboo Sunrise Foster Care serves underprivileged children.
We are known for exceptionally standard in delivering excellent services.
You can be a parent, make an impact on a child's life. There were children who never had the support they needed. Open your home to a foster child.
We have a long-standing partnership with the community, families, children, and employees.
Bamboo Sunrise Foster Care. You can make a difference.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Ano na Bev is back, still with us. Ano na Francis?
Hello, ano na?
Ano na? So, in a world of increasing political correctness, how do you navigate the fine line between creative expression and potential offense in your productions?
Oh, that's a very, very, very sharp, interesting question.
Let's dive deep.
Political correctness is a very, very subjective topic. There's so many narratives that a politically correct thing for me may not be politically correct to someone else. And so, it's a tough thing to navigate. But I think what's more important when you're creating a movie that you hope to touch, people, or at least the majority, is being authentic in your intentions. And you got to communicate that to people, because at the end of the day, you cannot please everyone. However, if everyone understands your heart, everyone understands your motivation, you would have a better chance of decreasing the misunderstanding of your masterpiece, at the same time decreasing the understanding of offending people. But again, it's just a matter of communication. You need to just communicate, your truest intentions, so that people would give you the benefit of the doubt. And that's exactly what happened to 1521. There's some people who are like, people were accusing the screenwriter, or at least the movie, that this is an anti-Spain propaganda. Nothing can be further than the truth. This is not about destroying a particular country. However, our intention is to show the perspective of this incident from the eyes of the freedom fighters, and not from the eyes of the colonizers, which we usually have. Normally it's the colonizers or the victors that write history, but this time it's different, because this is from the eyes of the people who actually fought for their freedom. And so that's our intention. We didn't want to destroy anyone. We just want the world to see that. We just want them to see the truth from the perspective of the people that fought for our freedom.
The key is genuine motive, correct?
Yep, authentic, genuine motive, that you are not here to destroy anyone. You are just here to show your story, the way you understood it, the way you saw it and experienced it.
Yeah, and the artistry on it is amazing. You got the awards. It's a towel. 1521 showcases both the heroism and complexities of historical figures. So tell us more about the character development process, the challenges of portraying historical figures, from the makeups to the color correction of the entire film, diba?
Yeah, it's very important, in character development, is to have a clear vision of how do you want Lapu-Lapu to look like? How do you want Dewata to look like? This is from the perspective of the Filipino, and once it is clear in your mind what I've worked with A-list writers in Hollywood, and the first thing that they ask is, what's your vision that you want people to take away when they watch your movie? And I kept that in my mind all the time as we develop characters. Like, what's your ultimate vision of Lapu-Lapu? In 1521, we want to portray him as a world-class warrior, and as a result, you think through of the world-class warriors in his day, and also in today's time, so you see that, and and that's how mold and develop his character. So really, it's first and foremost starts with a clear vision.
Clear vision. Ayan. Yung the making of 1521, was there any memorable moments with Danny Trejo? I'm curious.
So much
Experiences.
memorable moments with Danny Trejo. Man, he's one of the coolest, humblest, kindest guy on the set. There was this is really a funny story because one time we were filming inside my home. So one of the scenes was filmed inside my home in Palawan.
Wow.
And he said, Francis, I need to use the restroom, but everyone else is using this restroom. Is there another restroom? And I told him, Danny, just for you, I'm gonna go up and open the master bedroom, and you can use the restroom there. So now I can tell the world, Bev, that anyone
Danny
can
Trejo.
buy my toilet bowl in eBay because it has been used by an international icon
Superstar.
from Hollywood.
Yes. A mark left by Danny Trejo using your bathroom in your master's bedroom in Palawan, Philippines.
But kidding aside, one of the profoundest moment and I would say the greatest pride I have when I was speaking with Danny Trejo and Costas Mandalores, the same question I asked. I told them, Costas, Danny, there's a lot of mosquitoes here, mud, rain, humidity, and they stopped me and they said, Francis, it's all part of the job. Don't even mention it. We love it here. And in fact, both of them said this. In your next movie, we want to be here.
Ang galing.
And that really touched my heart because, man, these Hollywood stars, like Costas Mandalore right now, he's coming out with Saw 10 and he's most famous, and they have remained my friends. They text me. Danny Trejo will call me, hey Francis, what's up? What's going on? What's our project? And if not for the SAG restriction, he would have been there again for
at the gala.
All the
Yes.
the
For the
premiere
Film
in
History
Vegas,
Month.
but he was there in LA.
Correct.
So yeah.
Ayan, nakaka-proud. Lastly, Francis, provide us some insights into your future projects and whether they will continue to explore historical narratives.
Oh, absolutely. Inspire Studios was created with one mission, and that is to show the world the greatness of Filipino heroism.
Ayan, the bravery.
And the next projects that I have are all about Filipino heroism. 3 of them are World War II. 2 of them were written by A-list writers. One is the writer of Band of Brothers. I don't know if you remember that classic World War II of Spielberg and Tom Hanks. Well, the writer of that is also the writer of my upcoming World War II movie. And another A-list writer, wrote a movie called Palawan. And this is about the World War II prisoners of wars in Palawan, how the Filipino Palawan Bolo Battalion helped them. And written by the same guy who wrote Marco Polo, a 200 million project on Netflix. The same guy who wrote the award-winning Hidalgo. And also he wrote The Shack, award-winning as well. And he wrote Young Guns.
Ang galing.
And he actually, so we have those big things coming up, Bev. 1521 actually, it really became big. But, this other projects that are coming are bigger,
much bigger
than 1521.
Ayan.
And they are
Nakaka-proud.
exploring the historical heroism of the Filipino
Ayan.
people.
Congratulations! Ngayon pa lang, sobrang nakaka-proud. Congratulations! The whole world is clapping with you. Ito pa, the Filipino community all over North America supported 1521, the movie. What messages do you aim to convey to the audience through 1521?
1521 was created as a dream of my family and as a gift for the motherland and for all the Filipinos. I am actually if I can share this, I'm actually sad that it became controversial in the Philippines, but here in America, majority, if not all Filipinos are so proud of it and are so loved it with
And now
all the
Europe.
messages that I'm getting. Yes, and now Europe and Europe, where Sweden Film Awards loved it and gave us a feature film award and best cinematography award. That is showcasing Palawan.
And it's
that's
a tell.
exactly is the beauty of Palawan. And But I just want everyone to know, Filipinos in America and Filipinos in the Philippines and Filipinos around the world, that 1521, the success of 1521 is the success of everyone. And I would like for us to focus not on anything else, but for one thing, that 1521 is all about the heritage, the greatness of the Filipino. And because of that, do not let anyone look down on you. You're not a second-class citizen. You are not no one can tell you you cannot do your dream. You are never too old. You're never too young for a dream. Always, always go for the big things. Never give up. And do not let any negativity pull you down. And let your heroism, your bayanihan, which I saw so vividly, so strongly, so powerfully when we had our premiere, let it grow, let it flex. Because once the world see the bayanihan spirit, they will stand amazed, because such is a great cultural heritage of us Filipinos. And I am so proud to be a Filipino. I am so proud of 1521. I'm so proud of all the cast and
we're
crew
so proud of you.
of 1521. Well, I'm so proud of us all.
Yeah, napakagaling. Ayan. Ladies and gentlemen from all over the world, all over the universe, Milky Way galaxy, the Film Award-winning writer-producer, Francis Laraho, a brilliant mind and a beautiful person. Thank you so much for joining us today as we explore the incredible journey behind the movie 1521, the quest for love and freedom. We hope this conversation has enriched your appreciation in movie production and storytelling. Stay tuned for more captivating episodes on Ano Na Bev, Best Express Views. Until next time, subscribe na!
Don't be fooled by flashy ads. When it comes to personal injury, choose the Richard Harris Law Firm. Dahil kay Richard Harris, wala kang worries.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
I've been seeing the Richard Harris Law Firm billboards everywhere for years. But when I met him personally, I knew totoo siya. He is not just a billboard. Sa Richard Harris Law Firm, less fee guaranteed.
Sabi ng patients ko, they don't need a colonoscopy because they don't feel anything. But colon cancer is a silent killer. It affects both men and women, mayaman man o mahirap. Have your colon checked.
Mobile Home Health, providing care in the comfort of your own home.
Serving Southern Nevada is our top priority.
And it's our greatest joy to help others stay safe and enjoy a better quality of life at home.
Because health is wealth.
VIP Primary Healthcare Las Vegas specializes in a wide range of services, from preventive care to advanced treatments. I'm Dr. Arlene Rillo. Your health and wellness is our priority. I'm Dr. Arlene Rillo, owner of VIP Primary Healthcare Las Vegas. We provide complete solutions to address all of your health needs. From managing acute illnesses to chronic disease management, we've got you covered.
There are children who've never had the experience of being a child. Bamboo Sunrise Foster Care serves underprivileged children.
We are known for exceptional standard in delivering excellent services.
You can be a parent, make an impact on a child's life. There are children who never had the support they needed. Open your home to a foster child.
We have a long-standing partnership with the community, families, children, and employees.
Bamboo Sunrise Foster Care. You can make a difference.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.